Okay, a very good morning, children. Children, we will discuss a new chapter, that is polynomial today. Okay, polynomial, actually you have already read polynomial in class 8. Okay, what is polynomial, what are different types of polynomial, degree of a polynomial, writing a polynomial in standard form. These are the things which, and division of polynomials also by factor method, by long division method. These are the things which we have already read in class 8. Still we will discuss once again to recall whether you have remembered or not. Let me see. What is a polynomial? In order to explain, in order to give the concept of polynomial, let us consider some algebraic expression. See, suppose 2x plus 3, x square minus 5x plus 6. You see, these two are algebraic expressions. Okay, these are algebraic expressions. Now in these algebraic expressions, as you know, there are two terms, it is a binomial, there are three terms, it is a trinomial. Okay. Now the point is, why it is a polynomial? What is polynomial? Let us see. See, what is the variable here? X. And if I ask you, what is the power? The exponent of x, it is 1. Here there is no x, so the power is what? 0, because 3 means, you see, 3 means 3 into 1, and 3 into 1 is 3 into x to the power 0. You see, x to the power 0 is 1. You know from law of exponent. Okay. I also discussed in the first chapter real number while discussing laws of exponent. Okay. So you see, here the power of x is 1, here the power of x is 0. Here the power of x is 1 means it is a positive integer. See, here the power of x is 2 in this expression, look at, the power is 2, here the power is 1 and here the power is 0. So here also, the exponents of the variables are positive integers. So if, that is why this is a polynomial in variable x, this is a polynomial in variable y, a variable x. We can consider polynomial in any variable, not only in x. You can take any other variable, x, y, z, t, any variable. So, this algebraic expression is a polynomial in variable x. This is another polynomial in variable x. So, what is the difference? The difference is here the highest power is 1, here the highest power is 2. Highest power is called degree of the polynomial. It was taught in class 8. This is a second degree, degree 2, second degree polynomial. We call it a quadratic polynomial. Here, the degree of this polynomial or this algebraic expression is 1 because the highest power of the exponent. You see, the highest power of the variable x, the highest power of the variable x is 1. So, this is a linear polynomial or first degree polynomial. So, if degree is 1, degree means it is the highest power of the variable, okay, or highest power of the variable present in the algebraic expression, that is your degree. So if degree is 1, so it is a linear polynomial. Degree 2, it is a quadratic polynomial. If degree 3, you see, suppose p of y, a polynomial in variable y, it is a symbol. These are only symbols. It was not there in class 8 symbol. Now we will discuss symbol. You see, py equal to say y cube minus 5y square plus 6y plus 2. You see, this is a third degree polynomial. Here the highest power of y is 3. So it is a third degree polynomial known as a cubic polynomial. Okay. So we can consider polynomial in any variable. First thing, polynomial is what? It is an algebraic expression in which the power of the variable must be only positive integers. It cannot involve any square root. Suppose root x plus 5. Yes, it is not a polynomial. You see, because here the power of x, this is x to the power 1 by 2 plus 5. You see, it is not. It is a rational number. See. It is a rational number, so it cannot be a polynomial. Okay. So the power of the variable must be only positive integers. It cannot contain any negative integer or square root, etc. So these are the things. Then degree, I told you, degree means you find out which is the highest power of the variable present in the polynomial. That will give you the degree. Okay. Then if degree is 1, linear polynomial. Degree 2, highest degree 2 is quadratic. If degree is 3, it is cubic polynomial. This is called a cubic polynomial. It was also there in class 8. Okay. Then, how to write a polynomial in standard form? Yes, it was also there in class 8. Because we have to always write a polynomial in standard form. What is the meaning of standard form? See children, here the power of x is 1, here x is 0. Here power of x is 2, then x is 1, then x is 0. Here power of y is 3, 2, 1, 0. So what observation do you find? We find that when we write an algebraic expression or a polynomial, we always write the what? Power of the exponent in descending order. Power of the variable or exponent of the variable in descending order. 3, 2, 1, 0, 2, 1, 0, etc. Like this. So when the power of the variables are written in the descending order, it is called standard form. This is written in standard form. What you see? If I write minus 5x plus x square plus 6, look at children. Suppose a polynomial in variable x will be written in this form, then it is not in standard form, because you see, here the power is 1, here the power is 2. It is not in descending order. So we have to write the powers of the variable in descending or decreasing order. So that will be the standard form. Okay. So this is standard form. Degree I said. What is polynomial also I said. Okay. Now we will discuss mathematically in a broad form in this class. Suppose you see how to define mathematically a polynomial in variable x. You see a polynomial in variable x is denoted by the symbol p of x. And what will be the general form you see of n degree n. Now we are discussing a polynomial of nth degree. A polynomial of degree n is a n x to the power n plus a n minus 1 x to the power n minus 1 c plus a n minus 2 x to the power n minus 2 plus a0. So you will ask me, sir, what are a n minus 1? These are what? So where you see, where a n minus 1, a n minus 2, etc. a0 are what? They are real numbers or real constants. You see, real constants. Okay, and x is the variable. Okay, so this is the general form of an n degree polynomial. Okay. Now from this we can say what will be the general form of linear polynomial. You see, what is the general form of linear polynomial and what will be the general form of quadratic polynomial. You see, what will be the general form of cubic polynomial. We can derive from this expression. You see, cubic polynomial. As you already know, in class 8, you see, linear polynomial will be of the form p of x. P of x means it is a polynomial in variable x. Instead of p of x, you can write f of x, g of x, h of x, anything, r of x, like that. Okay. So p of x equal to c, ax plus b. This is the general form of a linear polynomial. See, linear polynomial, as I told you, its degree is 1. See, here the highest power is 1, so it is degree 1 polynomial. So it is a linear polynomial. That means every linear polynomial will be in this form. I am giving example. See, example 2x minus 5. You see, the value of a is 2, the value of b is minus 5. So clearly you see, I am giving example. You see, 2x minus 5. This is a linear polynomial. This is a linear polynomial or first degree polynomial in variable x, and it is in this form ax plus b, where a is 2 and b is minus 5. Similarly, what is the general form of a quadratic polynomial? You see, quadratic polynomial will be p of x equal to a x square plus bx plus c. That means every quadratic polynomial in variable x will be in this form, where a not equal to 0. Yes, this is very important. Here also a not equal to 0. A should not be equal to 0. Okay. So every quadratic polynomial in variable x will be in this form, ax square plus bx plus c, where a, b and c are what? A, b and c are real constants. Okay. So now let me give an example. See, this is quadratic polynomial. As I told you, what is the general form? P of x equal to ax square plus bx plus c, and a not equal to 0. Okay, let us give example where a, b, c are what? Real numbers or real constants. See, take for example x square minus 5x plus 6. You see, this is a quadratic polynomial in variable x, and it is of this form, ax square. So where a is equal to 1, the coefficient of x square is 1. So the value of a will be 1, b will be minus 5, and c, the constant term c, will be equal to 6. Okay. So now clearly this is a quadratic polynomial. So every quadratic polynomial will be in this form, ax square plus bx plus c. Okay. Similarly, what is cubic polynomial? You see, cubic. What is the? Of course, this was not there in class 8. Cubic polynomial. any cubic polynomial, suppose p of x will be of which form? Now it will be of the form ax cubed plus bx square plus cx plus d, and a not equal to 0. You see. So this is the general form of a cubic polynomial in variable x. Okay, that means every cubic polynomial in variable x will be in this form. You can give as many examples as you like. Suppose p of x equal to x cubed minus 5x square plus 6x plus 2. You see? See, here a is 1, here a is 1, b is minus 5, c is 6 and d is 2. Okay? So where a, b, c and d are real constants or real numbers. Okay? So I hope you understood. So this is all about polynomial, degree, standard form, then different types of polynomial, quadratic polynomial, cubic polynomial, your linear polynomial, etc. So then we will discuss, you see, then we will discuss in the next class about other polynomials like constant polynomial. This thing was there in class 8, I have remembered. Children, we will discuss it later, okay? So I hope whatever I discussed, you must have understood. We will discuss more about polynomials. So many things are there. We will discuss many more things. Zeros, it is not taught in class 8. What is zeros of a polynomial? How to find zeros of a polynomial? Different theorems are there. Remainder theorem, factor theorem. So many theorems are there. So we will discuss all these things in the next class. Okay? I hope you understood what I discussed in this class. Thank you.